If the eyes are the window to the soul, then the nose is the window to the brain. Maybe not, but the nose is right in the middle of the face, so it's super important for every artist to learn to draw the nose really well. If you want to draw excellent portraits, mastering the nose is a critical skill. When drawing the head, we typically break the face down into thirds, starting with the hairline, and then the brow line, the connection point of the nose, and then the chin. The nose sits right in the middle of the face, so it's right in that middle third. That is where we construct the big shape of the nose. Understanding the three-dimensional forms of the nose helps indicate to the viewer the orientation of the head. If you consider the big shape of the head, the nose is like a secondary shape added onto the front of it. And as the head rotates or tilts, the direction that you're looking at that secondary shape from will change. You'll see more of the bottom plane, maybe more of the top plane, maybe more side plane, maybe less. That's going to help tell the viewer exactly what's going on with the head. The nose can be simplified into a big three-dimensional form that is basically a trapezoidal box that's a little bit more narrow at the top and a little bit wider at the bottom. The good news is you can use this big form to help orient and show the perspective of the nose. And you can use that big form to make sure that the perspective of the nose matches the perspective of the overall big shape of the head. There are some key anatomical points on the nose that you need to know. The first being the glabella. It's basically where the nose starts. It makes kind of a trapezoid type shape and has a lot of depth to it and goes up underneath the brow a little bit. Starts right where your eyebrows meet at the center of your forehead. Down there you kind of hit the bridge of the nose, which is kind of created by the nasal bone. And then as you drop lower, you hit the upper part of the nose, which is created by some lateral cartilages, which kind of sit on the sides of the nose. And as you work your way farther down, you'll kind of notice that you hit the big ball of the nose, which is called the alar cartilage. And then back behind the alar cartilage, there's kind of some smaller cartilages called like the lesser alar cartilages. They're a little bit less important, typically less prominent on people, but you can see them on someone from time to time. And then also you get the wing of the nostril out to the side of the alar cartilage, and then the septum, which is kind of the part that separates the two sides of the nose. It's more of an internal thing, but you can see it kind of down on the bottom part underneath. Also, you can't typically see this. That septum is like a big sheet of tendon that runs right down the middle of the nose. It's not just this bottom part, it's also going up here as well. There is an infinite variety of noses out there, and every single person you draw will have a different type of nose. Some people will have glabella shapes that are very round and almost non-existent. Some people have glabella shapes that are very trapezoidal and much more clear and easier to find. Some people, the bridge of their nose is going to stick out more with the nasal bone and create kind of a bump in the nose. Other people, it's a little bit flatter and less noticeable. You know, as you work your way down, some people are going to have alar cartilages that are really big, other people really small. Some people have very wide noses, very thin noses. The variety literally is infinite. So keep that in mind and know that you can kind of change things as needed to fit the type of person that you want to draw. I hope you found this video helpful. Noses can be challenging to draw. Studying the anatomy and drawing them from many, many different angles is the key to mastering noses and improving your portraits. In my next video, I'll demonstrate how to draw noses from the front, three-quarter, and profile views. Thanks for watching, everyone. At foundationartschool.com/subscribe, you'll find our brand new subscription library that you can access to watch over 130 demos that teach you everything from head drawing, figure drawing, perspective, hair, features. We're basically focused on foundational drawing principles and kind of showing people the concepts that you need in order to build upon to get more advanced and eventually work your way up to a more advanced program, right? There are a lot of really good schools out there. Our goal is to help get you ready for those more advanced places. When you go take those classes, they're really cool. They're taught by industry professionals usually, and they show some really advanced concepts that look awesome, but you can feel really lost at the same time. So our goal is to get you ready for that and to walk you through all of the foundational principles that you need in order to succeed at those other places. foundationartschool.com/subscribe, check it out, and I think you'll find exactly what you're looking for.